Chapter 1, Time Wasters. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the second week of the Cat Kid Comic Club! Hooray! I know you all worked hard last weekend. Does anybody have something they'd like to share? Oh, whoa! Okay, Melvin. Naomi's kicking me. I am not. And now she's lying. Naomi, would you please keep your feet to yourself? Wow. Really, Daddy? You just automatically took his side. You didn't even ask me if it was true. It's like I don't even matter. I'm so sorry. That was very wrong of me. I should have asked you if it was true. I apologize. I forgive you. You didn't kick Melvin, did you? Oh yeah, I kicked him a whole bunch of times. Naomi, keep your feet to yourself. Daddy, what is it now? She called me a tattletale. Ugh. Look, I'm tired of you two fighting all the time. She started it. If you two don't straighten up and fly right, you'll both spend the rest of the class sitting on the timeout rock. We're sorry, Daddy. We won't fight anymore. We'll be kind. We'll be loving and kind from now on. See? Gee, thanks for wasting all that time, you guys. We had a whole day of activities planned. We did? But now we can't do it all because of you time wasters. Hey, time wasters is a really good idea for a comic. Write it down. Sweet! Time wasters, wasters of time. I guess the only thing we have time for now is a drawing lesson about perspective. Boring! Oh, really? Rip! It looks pretty cool to me. But if you guys think it's boring, no, we want to learn how to write our names like that. Yeah. Say you're sorry, Drake. Sorry. All right, then. First, we need a volunteer. Me, pick me, please. Me, pick me. Oh. I choose Pink. Yes. Okay, now write your name. Rip. My full name? No, just Pink. Now use this marker to draw a line around each letter. Hey, I'm making bubble letters. Now erase the pencil letters you drew first. Rub. Cool! But how do I make it look 3D? That's the fun part. Just make a dot anywhere on the paper. Okay. Now draw lines from the edges of your letters to the dot. Like this? Yeah, you forgot some edges though. This is easy! Hey, I want to try. Me too! And so... Hey, I did it! Sweet! I colored in the 3D part. Cool! I gave my balloon letters blocky edges. How'd you do that? Skill! I just figured out a trick. What? If you don't want your letters to go to infinity, just draw a line across and erase the triangle part. Rub. Nice! Hey, I need your eraser. Rub. Don't use it all up! Daddy! What is it now, Melvin? She used up my whole eraser. Then she blew eraser stuff all over me. It was an accident. No, it wasn't. All right, that does it. I've had it up to here with you two. Rain? Yes, Daddy? Would you please come down here and switch seats with Melvin? Why do I have to switch seats? I didn't even do anything. Melvin, don't argue with me. No fair! Ha! Melvin got in trouble! And Naomi, you can go sit on the timeout rock. Why? What did I do? Oh wait, I remember now. Okay, see ya. Timeout. Alright, you guys, we're gonna start over tomorrow, so you better quit goofing around. Don't worry, Molly, we won't goof around tomorrow, and that's a promise. Chapter 2, More Goofing Around. The next day, hey, you kids promised to behave yourselves today. We know, but we didn't really mean it. Yeah, we just say stuff sometimes. Okay, if you want to goof around and break promises, then little Petey can go home and you can all spend the rest of the day doing chores. No thanks, we'll be good. Yeah, we'd rather make comics than do chores. Wow, their enthusiasm warms my heart. Okay, guys, today is a do-over. But before we begin, does anybody have a comic they'd like to share? We do. We made a comic last night. Time Wasters, Wasters of Time by Curly and Gilbert. One time at school, Felix and Jax, I want you to write a report on the Great Chicago Fire of 1871. Aw, man, what a rip. I wish we didn't have to write that report. Me too. Hey, I know, let's build a time machine. Okay, we can go back in time and prevent that fire. Then we won't have to write about it. Sweet. And so, bang, bang, screw, screw. All done. Hooray! Let's go. Okay. My phone says the fire started on October 8th, 1871 at 8:30 p.m. Let's set the controller for 2 hours before the fire started. Click, 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 6:30 p.m. Chicago. If we use our time wisely, we can save hundreds of lives and we won't have to learn anything. Nice! And so, zap! Soon, welcome to Chicago. Here we are back in old-timey Chicago. It sure is boring here. I know. Hey, let's play a game on my phone. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. My turn. Pew, 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 pew. 6:44 p.m. Pew, 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 pew. 7:19 p.m. Pew, 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 pew. 8:26 p.m. Pew, 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 pew. We did it! We saved the galaxy! Hey, how come it's not updating? There's no Wi-Fi! Quick, let's go back before we lose our progress! Hurry! Zap! Poof! Swoosh! Crackle, crackle, roar! Soon, we're back! The next morning. Here's our report, teacher. The Great Chicago Fire by Jackson Felix. It was very, 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 very boring. Plus, no Wi-Fi. Boo! The end. Aw, man. Time wasters! That was, interesting and educational. Boys, that was not educational. Yes, it was. I'll prove it. Hey, Pedro, where did the Great Chicago Fire take place? Chicago? I rest my case. Slap. Okay, anybody else? We finished our comic too. We've been working on it for almost a whole week, and it's called Chubbs Mixed Spider Butt, written and directed by the Hacker Bros. Once there was a guy named Chubbs who had a regular butt. Then one day he accidentally sat on a spider named Jake. Plop! Ouchies! You bit my butt! Sorry. Aw, great. Now your spidery venom is transforming my butt. It's getting spiderier and spiderier. Thanks a lot, Jake. Gee whiz, I said I was sorry. Well, now what am I supposed to do? You could be a superhero. Hey, that's a good idea. Thanks, Jake. No prob. So Jake and Chubbs brought an old van and customized it. This van has it all. Smiley face grill? Check. Royal smoothie station? Check. Indoor disco dance studio? Check. Well, we did it, Jake. We can be heroes. Can I be your sidekick, Chubbs? You bet, little buddy. But wait, what's this? Whoosh. Shh. Who the heck is that? It is I, Dr. Pasty McSprinkles, Supreme Leader of the NVNC. What's the NVNC? The Not Very Nice Club. We're here to say rude things and hurt people's feelings. Mwahaha! Meet my super evil henchworm, Scott. Hello, Fred. Don't be nice to them, Scott. We're the Not Very Nice Club. Oh, yeah. And now we shall proceed with our merciless taunting. Ha-ha. You guys look weird. I'll bet you smell weird, too. Yeah, like fresh strawberries. Scott, stop saying nice things, okay? Oops. Oh, yeah. I'll bet you're bad at checkers, and your mama wears socks with sandals. Yeah, and you probably got lovely table manners, too. Scott, what is wrong with you? How many times must we go through this? If you want to be in this club, then you need to focus. I'll try. Your breath is stinky. That's perfect, but say it to them, not me. His breath is stinky. Scott! Will the NVNC prevail? Will our heroes get their feelings hurt? Will Scott ever learn to be rude? Find out soon in our next chapter, Chubbs Mixed Spider Butt 2, The Birth of Big Bubba Babyhead. That was so awesome! Thanks. Me and Gilbert and Rico made it together. Hey, you guys should work with me. I'm a really good writer and we don't want to work with you, Naomi. Yeah, why not? 'Cause you always try to be the boss of everybody. Besides, we're the Hacker Brothers. Gender discrimination! on? What's going on now? They won't let me work with them because I'm a girl. Who won't? Gilbert and Rico and Drake. We'll see about that. Who's the tattletale now? What's the problem, boys? Daddy, it's not because she's a girl. We don't want to work with anybody else. Yeah, we're not discriminating against her. We discriminate against everybody. You shouldn't say it like that. Oh, Naomi, I can't force them to work with you. Okay, fine. I'll make my own comic, and it will be way better than yours. I'm very proud of you. Hey, why are you still sitting here? This is my seat. I told you to sit up there yesterday, but, no buts. Get back up there now. Aw, please let me stay here, Daddy, please. I promise I'll be good. I promise I won't fight. I promise I won't tattle. Please, 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 please. Okay. Wow, you made a lot of promises. But I didn't. Chapter 3. New day, new perspective. Okay, guys, today is a new day. And this time we're going to be serious. So no fighting, no tattling, and no time wasting. Aw, man. So, does anybody have a new comic to share? We do! Super Fail 2, Old Lady's Revenge by KT, Kip, and Curly. Good afternoon! As most of you remember, the world blew up yesterday. It did? I forgot all about that. But today, everything is back to normal thanks to Super Fail! How'd you save the world, Super Fail? Well, I'll tell you. I was floating around in space when I remembered I had tape in my pocket, so I grabbed a chunk of Earth and taped it to another Earth chunk. I kept taping one chunk to another until everything was back to normal. Sort of. You're our hero, Super Fail. Oh yeah? I can't stand him. He foiled my robbery plan, but I will get my revenge. Ha ha ha. So she went down to her secret laboratory and created an evil invention. Clank, clank, clank. I call it the polluter computer. Go, my precious evil computer. Go and pollute the Earth. Okay. And so, smog. Help! Toxic waste. Aw, man. Greenhouse gas. This looks like a job for Super Fail. Here I am. Boing. I'll stop the polluter computer. Oh yeah? I shall stomp you out with my carbon footprint. Stomp. Yeah! Stamp. Everything seemed hopeless, but then Super Fail found something in his pocket. Carbon tax. Toss. Wham! Owie! Owie, owie, owie! Boing, 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 boing. Danger. Cliff. Yeah! Crash. I win. Not so fast, Super Fail. Old lady, look down. Ha 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 ha. Tina's nuclear power plant. Run! It's gonna blow! Don't miss our next thrilling chapter, Super Fail 3. Goodbye, cruel world. Coming soon. Hooray! That was awesome! Aw, man. We tried our best to fail, but I guess we didn't succeed. You just blew my mind, dude. Well, I think it's great that you kids are improving. Even your drawings are getting better. Look at the perspective on this building. Curly drew that, not me. Hey, Curly, can you show us how to draw like that? Okay. First, you draw the ground, then you make a building, which is just a rectangle. Then add some square windows. Now put a dot on the ground and draw a line from the edge to the dot. Quit touching me! Oh, so you don't want me to touch you? No! Okay. What are you doing? I'm not touching you. Now draw a line at the back of the building, then erase the leftover part. Rub, rub, rub. I'm still not touching you. If you want, you can add windows to the side. Just draw the sides of each window and connect the tops and bottoms of each side to the dot. Now draw the other side of the window, then erase all the extra lines. Rub, rub, rub. Can we use rulers? Yeah, if you want to. Still not touching you. Still not touching you. Still not touching. You're driving me crazy! Chapter 4, Big Trouble for Little Melvin. What is going on? She's not touching me. He told me not to touch him, so I didn't. I was just trying to respect his wishes. She was not. Melvin, come with me. Why? What for? We need to have a little talk, buddy. And so... Wait, where are we going? Melvin, you need to sit here and think about... Daddy, no, please. Melvin, don't argue with, but Daddy, I've never had to sit there before. You haven't? Never, not even once. I'm the only kid in our family with a perfect record, and I'd like to keep it that way. Can I do a different punishment? I could write sentences or do extra chores. No, Melvin, I think you need... Aw, Daddy, please! It wasn't even my fault. She started it. All I wanted to do was draw with perspective. Melvin, perspective isn't just about drawing. It's also about understanding. It's about seeing the world from someone else's point of view. Hey, would you still like to do a different punishment? Yes. Okay, then you can make a comic about Naomi from her perspective, and it better not be mean. I don't want to do that. Then take a seat, buddy. All right, I'll make the comic, and it's due by Friday. This just gets worse and worse. Chapter 5, the next day. Hurry up, Bug Breath. We're going to be late for Comic Club. Hold still, I said. Are you almost done? Yeah, with the cover. Let me see it. Hey! Why'd you make my mouth so big? Your mouth is big. Let me see the inside. Naomi is... That's all you wrote so far? I couldn't think of anything that wasn't mean. How am I ever gonna finish this? I know. Write about how much you love me. I don't love you. No, you don't? No, you're the most annoying frog in the whole world. So if some big monster came out of those woods and wanted to beat me up, you wouldn't try to protect me? Of course I would. Nobody messes with my sister. That means you love me. Hey, wait up. This thing is due tomorrow. How am I supposed to finish it? Beats me. It should be easy for you since you love me so much. Chapter 6, Sister Stories. And so, hey, you kids are late. It was his fault. Was not. Well, you missed the first part of Poppy's new comic. It's okay, Molly. I'll start over. Skele Pup by Poppy. One time there was a really old dog who died, clunk, and everybody was sad and stuff. But they didn't need to be, because they didn't know that the really old dog's story was just getting started. Soon the dog met a cloud. Hi, it's time to go. What's your name? But the dog could not remember. That's okay, I'll call you Skele Pup. Yawn. While they flew, Skele Pup got sleepier and sleepier. Soon he was dreaming of his old life. He dreamed about fun stuff and happy stuff and sad stuff. But then it all faded away. When Skele Pup woke up, they were in Deadville. It had a swing set and a fun water slide and yummy tacos. Munch, 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 munch. See you later, Skele Pup. Skele Pup played and played. It was fun, but sometimes Skele Pup felt kind of sad. Then one day, Skele Pup met a little ghost girl. I'm so sad because my really old cat isn't dead anymore. So they were sad together. But they didn't need to be, because they didn't know that the really old cat's story was just getting started. Lick, lick, lick. So Skele Pup and the little ghost girl walked together and ate together, crunch, munch, crunch, and played together. And after a while, things didn't feel so sad anymore. The end. How to draw Skele Pup in 14 super easy steps. How to draw the little ghost girl in 14 super easy steps. About the creator. Poppy is a frog who likes to make up ghost stories. She also likes pizza but with no cheese because she is lactose intolerant and it makes her throw up. Wow, Poppy, that was awesome! Thanks! Any other thoughts? I like the Taco Death restaurant. Me too! I was hungry when I wrote that part. Is that what really happens when you die? Beats me. I was just using my imagination. Oh. Okay, who's next? I made a comic with Wendy. It's all about Daddy's amazing adventures when he was just a little baby. I drew the pictures and I adapted the story. Baby Flippy, a true story by Wendy and Rain. One time there was a baby fish named Flippy. He was the smallest fish in the neighborhood, and sometimes the bigger fish were mean to him. Hey, fish face, look at the baby fish face. What's up, fish face? Boo-hoo-hoo! Ha-ha-ha-ha-ha! Baby Flippy would swim home crying. Fortunately, his mom always knew the right thing to say. Remember, son, it's not the size of your body that counts. It's the size of your heart. Baby Flippy tried his best not to be afraid, but as he grew older, his bullies grew fiercer. Get him! Baby Flippy swam with all his strength. Suddenly, he spied an old clay pot. Quickly, he zipped inside for safety. We've got you now! But then 8 horrible arms emerged from the clay pot. Swim away! Swim away! Swim away! Baby Flippy was paralyzed with fear. He wanted to swim away too, but he couldn't move. Then suddenly, yank, zip, the clay pot was pulled to the surface, with Baby Flippy stuck inside. Splash! Hooray! We caught a giant octopus! A man put a heavy lid onto the clay pot, and the boat sped quickly away. Baby Flippy looked through the tiny holes on the lid and saw the sky growing darker and darker. Soon lightning shattered the sky and wild waves crashed around the boat. Put that octopus below the deck! Aye, aye, Captain! The man picked up the heavy clay pot, and Baby Flippy saw his chance. Quickly, he swam up and leaped through a tiny hole in the lid. Flip, plop. Ah! Ee! Ooh! There's a fish in my shirt! Crash! I've got you now! Thwack! No! No! Kaboom! Yeah! Zap! To be continued. What? You can't end it there! Yeah, it was just getting to the good part, but we'll continue it next week. Next week? We have to wait a whole week? All right. Settle down, you weirdos. Wendy and Rain just ended their comic dramatically. That's called a cliffhanger. It makes readers excited to return to the next episode. It just made me mad. Yeah, me too. Did all that stuff really happen, Daddy? Well, most of it did, except for the lightning and the shark. We just wanted to spice things up a little. Okay, but you can't call it a true story if you make up a bunch of stuff. Oh. Can we say based on a true story? I guess that would be okay. Sweet! Things are gonna get spicy. Does anybody else have a comic to share? We made a new haiku photo comic. Shoto Gardens, photos, poems, and calligraphy by Summer and Starla. Little blade of grass, even though the world is hard, you have found a way. One good photograph comes to those who dare to take 1,000 bad ones. Bold black butterfly, spread your wings in the morning and bathe in the sun. If you're the pink one, don't worry about the rest. Just be the pink one. Garden fireworks, bursting bright in clouds of moss. Nature celebrates. Haiku and shodo are types of Japanese art with structure and rules. But with these two arts, feeling is more important than anything else. One must know the rules in order to move past them, learn, then step beyond. Each shodo character can have many meanings. These are some meanings for the ones we painted. Way means road, try hard plus power equals endeavor. Open or unfold. Self-confidence plus trust. Fire, flower plus fire equals fireworks. Summer and Starla would like to acknowledge and thank the artists who inspired them recently, including Shoko Kanazawa, who is one of Japan's most highly respected shoto artists. She paints from her heart with giant brushes. She also has Down syndrome. And Shozo Sato, author of Shoto, The Quiet Art of Japanese and Calligraphy, Rutland Total Publishing, 2014. Wow, that was cool! Thanks! I like those stick drawings. They're not sticks, they're Japanese words. Oh, will you show us how to write them? No way, I'm too shy. I'll do it. We learned it from a library book. First, get your watercolors and a brush. Add some water. Then you gotta get your mind ready. Take deep breaths. Get chiller and chiller. Then, when you're totally chilled, begin. Try to write with your feelings. Oh, how do you know what you're writing? I memorized this one. It means sit first -7. Oh,